I'm super excited to share some information with you guys this week. This is following a request from Shayla. Shayla, who's just sent me a message about wanting to buy a Pilates business. She's not interested in starting up her own. She wants to go right in there where the money is, and she wants to invest in a Pilates business. And in this week's video, I'm here to give you a quick insight, a very, very short insight on how you can come up with the finance for buying a Pilates business. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anita Horry. I am a Pilates master teacher and a business coach for those Pilates teachers who want to make this world a better place, and I am here to serve you. So in answering the request from Shayla about buying a Pilates business and how to come up with finance for buying a Pilates business, I am here to share with you a transformative experience that I have learned from the best investors in real life. Warren Buffett is one of them. He has multi-billion-dollar industry, and he has also invested in so many different businesses. And Tony Robbins is another guru of mine, a teacher of mine, who's also been investing in companies since a young age. So why not share some of the tips that I've learned from these two great guys and other people who have really been successful in their own investing journeys. So what is the trick to buying an amazing Pilates business? So there's a whole load of procedures, first and foremost, to make sure that you have the right strategies to make sure your purchase is a valid one, is a successful one, and you're not just buying debt, you're not just buying problems from people, and that follows a very thorough due diligence process. Now, the purpose of this video is not to go through that due diligence process, although I'm very happy to share that with you if you request that. But the real big purpose here is to understand how to come up with the finances. If you have found the right business, if you have found the right Pilates business, where do you get the finances from to invest into this business? So what I'm going to be sharing with you is a number of strategies that generally normal business people take on how to raise the finances to buy their Pilates business. However, there's one huge step that not many people follow, but only the real savvy business owners and the business leaders, those who are all on the Forbes list, are there because they are taking one particular strategy that a lot of people tend to avoid, or maybe they don't know about, or maybe they feel that it's not for them. So what are the 4 ways of generating cash for buying your Pilates business? And most importantly, what is the most successful method that is used by people like Warren Buffett to really make sure that your business is going to be successful and it's going to be a very valid investment? So the first way of financing your business is going to be by purchasing with your own cash up front. It's a no-brainer. If you've got the money, you're going to go and get yourself a new business, a Pilates business that's maybe been running for a few years, it's been sustainable. You're going to go and purchase it from your own savings. That sounds like a great idea, but it's going to require quite a little bit of cash up front, and that is probably where you get stuck. Maybe you don't have all the cash, or maybe if you do have the cash, you prefer to invest it in something that's going to generate a little bit more higher returns on investments. So is this really the best option? Well, it's one of the options. I wouldn't say it is the best option. So the next option is a bank or an SBA loan. Now, the SBA loans are specifically there for you to purchase a business. And if you follow through the requirements of the authorities, having an SBA loan is going to help you finance the business. Maybe you can have an SBA loan. I believe that in the US, you can get 90% of the value of the business. You can get 90% of the loan requirement. I believe that this is one of the easiest ways of getting a loan for your business, just like banks. But what happens with bank loans? What happens with SBA loans? There are terms, there are default payment charges, there are many restrictions because you are tied to a loan at the end of the day. And of course, there's interest. So whatever amount that you take out a loan on, you're going to be paying a multiple of that amount just in interest payments. So it's going to cost you a lot more in the long run. But it's also achievable. It's also doable. It's just like buying a house. It's like paying for a mortgage. You know you're going to have to pay the interest part on it. So an SBA loan or a bank loan is another way for you to finance your private Pilates business purchase. Now you can have a combination of a cash and an SBA loan or a bank loan. Would that be the perfect combination? Perhaps it would work for you, but still there are better ways of doing it. Now the next way of financing your business purchase is to completely bypass the banks and completely bypass your own cash and go for outside investors. So maybe you've got a few rich friends that have no idea what to do with their money, and you're going to go and sweet talk them into giving you some extra $100,000 or however much that could be to finance your purchase. Now, maybe you are out there to look for a few people to help pool together and invest into your business for a profit share, for a part of the business. Now, this could be another way for you to finance your business purchase without you having to pay out 1 cent of your own pocket. However, most of the time, if your friends see that they're investing in your business, they're going to expect you to put some money into it as well. So whether or not this is feasible for you, you're going to need to see how close you are to your friends and whether your friends are able to help sustain your business purchase. And the last method to finance your business purchase, although it's not a method that is so well known, but is used by all the huge business moguls in the world, people like Warren Buffett and all the people who are on the FTSE 100, most of the time they use other people's money to invest in their businesses. How do you do it in case of this business purchase? What you do is you ask for seller financing. What does that mean? So say you're interested in buying a business and you've seen that the business makes $50,000 a year in net profit, and you see that you don't have that cash, you could offer to either pay a very small part of it in cash as a deposit to start up with, and then pay the rest in profits. What am I saying? So you actually take the profits that you make every single month for a period of time and you pay off the loan to the previous owner. Now you're going to say to me, but hang on a minute, Anita, that doesn't work. It really doesn't work because most business owners, when they sell their business, they just want to be out of it and they're not interested in helping you out. Well, it depends who you buy from. So let me tell you how you can do this. I'm not saying that you should be prying on the weak. However, what you can do is look out for those businesses that are for sale, those Pilates businesses that are for sale, whose owners are needing to take the time out of the business. Now, could it be someone who's actually bought a Pilates business? They have absolutely no idea about the Pilates industry. They are not able to focus their time on it because they have got other commitments for their businesses and they're really wanting to take a step back from it. This is where they don't really need the income from the Pilates business, and you can go in there and say, look, I'll give you what the Pilates business is worth, whatever it is, or maybe you give them an offer on the selling price. However, I'm going to give you a percentage of a deposit from my own cash, and then the rest is going to be paid to you from the future profits of the business for a specific period of time. So that is called seller financing. It could also be somebody who's maybe had a sudden illness and they're not able to look after their Pilates business. And please don't get me wrong, I'm really empathic with these people, but these people also feel at this stage that they need to pull out of their business. They need to look after their family. They need to look after their health. They need to look after themselves. And the last thing they'd want is to continue trying to run a business when that's not a priority for them anymore. So in this case, you can walk in with maybe not even paying any deposit, running the business for them, and what you'll be doing then is paying them from the future profits. Now, this method exists. It exists because I've used it myself in the past, and I also consult other people to do that in my coaching. So I know of one particular example that is a serious case where somebody has had a very serious condition happen to them recently. They have a business to run, they have teachers, but none of the teachers are capable of running the business. So this person is desperate to shift the business over to somebody else who can nurture it, who can look after it like they did in all the years that they've been running it. The teachers that are working there are not willing, and they are not even capable of taking it over. So it really is calling out to other people out there who are in the business, who know the industry, who want to invest in the industry, and who want to run the business. And it's a perfect example where you could go in there and put yourself in there as running the business and taking the business over and paying from future profits. So seller financing is something that perhaps is new to you, or maybe you've seen in other industries, but it is perfectly doable in our industry. Now, guys, these are 4 ways of you generating cash flow or identifying which ways you're going to be financing your business purchase. Now, if you want to learn about the key strategies to take when purchasing a Pilates business, and if you're interested to buy a Pilates business but you're not quite sure how to go about it, book your private strategy call with me and we can discuss how to go about buying your business, where to get your financing from, and doing your due diligence, which is super important, and then identifying which ways to keep that business running, to keep it flowing, to keep it fruitful, and having that successful business venture that you've always wanted. If you are interested to find out a little bit more on how to buy Pilates businesses, I'm going to be doing a few more videos on my channel to identify exactly what you need to be doing, taking those steps to identify what steps you should be taking to really ensure that you're not buying a duff business, but you're buying something solid, something robust that's really going to generate a very healthy profit and a very good future for you. So watch out for my videos, hit the like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video online. All right, guys, until my next video, goodbye for now.